You've ever been loved by a golden retriever, you already know. These dogs don't just show loyalty, they overflow with it. Their loyalty is the soft kind that makes your heart melt, the warm kind that stays even when everything else feels cold, and the gentle kind that makes you think, wow, how did I get so lucky? Today, we're diving deep into the most adorable ways golden retrievers show loyalty. And honestly, prepare yourself. You might end up wanting to hug every golden you see after this. Let's start with the most obvious, yet somehow the sweetest way they show loyalty. They follow you around like your fluffy little shadow. You walk to the kitchen? They're there, trotting right beside you. You go to the bathroom? Yep, there they are again, politely judging your life choices. You move from the couch to the bed? They act like it's a major family road trip, and they must come along for emotional support. But this isn't just them being clingy. It's deeper than that. Golden retrievers follow you because, in their mind, you're their entire world. They don't care what you're doing, folding laundry, staring at the fridge, or scrolling through your phone. They just want to be near you. To them, being close is love. That's loyalty in its purest form. And then there's the way they look at you. Oh man, the golden retriever stare. If eyes could talk, theirs would probably say something like, "I don't know what we're doing today, but I'm in. Forever." That soft, soulful gaze isn't an accident. Goldens often stare at their owners to read emotions, connect, and show affection. They're loyal not only to your good days but also to your bad ones. If you look sad, they pick up on it instantly. They come closer, rest their head on your knee, and quietly offer comfort without needing to say a word. Sometimes the kindest therapy is covered in fur. One of the cutest signs of loyalty from golden retrievers is how they bring you their toys. And no, they're not asking you to be their personal entertainer, though they won't say no if you throw the ball. When a golden brings you their favorite toy, they're actually showing trust. Dogs don't just hand over their prized possessions to just anyone. A toy, especially that one squeaky thing they've destroyed 72% of, is basically a symbol of love. Giving it to you means, you matter to me, even more than this toy I've chewed for 6 months straight. Another adorable loyalty move? They check on you constantly. Goldens are natural caretakers. They don't just notice where you are, they notice how you are. If you sneeze, they come running. If you cough, they tilt their head like a tiny furry doctor saying, "You okay, human?" If you're napping, they do their little silent patrol around the room just to make sure you're safe. They treat you like their most precious responsibility. But the loyalty doesn't stop indoors. Oh no. Take them outside and you'll see one of their cutest habits. They keep looking back at you. Even if they're off-leash in a safe area or at the park, they keep turning around to make sure you're still there. They might run ahead, but they never run away. It's like they're saying, "I'm gonna explore real quick, but don't you worry, I'm still with you." That constant check-in isn't just habit, it's devotion. And speaking of going places, golden retrievers have this hilarious thing they do. They get excited every time you come home, even if you've only been gone for 5 minutes. Seriously, you could walk outside to grab a package and come right back, and they act like you've returned from a 10-year voyage across the ocean. Their tail becomes a helicopter. They do the little happy dance. They wiggle their entire body like joy is too big to stay still. That pure excitement is loyalty in motion. They missed you, even if you barely left. One of the most heartwarming ways Goldens show loyalty is through their protective side. Now, they're not aggressive protectors like some breeds, but they do keep watch in their own gentle way. If they sense something strange, they stand a little closer to you. If someone unfamiliar enters your space, they position themselves between you and the stranger, not aggressively, just quietly making sure their favorite human is safe. Their loyalty is protective, but always wrapped in love, not fear. Golden retrievers are also expert comfort givers, and honestly, maybe too good at it. If you're sad, they know. If you're stressed, they know. They can sense your emotions almost like they're reading your mind. And their response isn't loud or demanding. It's calm, warm, and soothing. They'll sit with you for hours if needed. No judgment, no questions. Just quiet companionship. Sometimes, that's the strongest form of loyalty. Being there even when nothing needs to be said. Ever noticed how golden retrievers love leaning on you? They'll gently rest their body weight against your legs, your arm, or even your whole torso if you're sitting on the floor. This golden lean is one of their signature loyalty moves. It's basically their version of saying, "I trust you completely, and I want to be as close to you as possible." They lean on people they feel safe with, and for them, safety and loyalty go hand in hand. And oh, the cuddles. Golden retrievers are world-class cuddlers. Not all dogs enjoy hugging or being held, but Goldens, they're made for it. Soft fur, warm body, gentle expression. Honestly, they're basically emotional weighted blankets with a heartbeat. They curl up beside you, press their face against you, or wrap their paws around your arm as if they're saying, "Don't worry, I've got you." That closeness, that comfort they offer so naturally, is another sweet sign of how deeply they care. Let's talk about something extra adorable. They listen to your voice, even if they don't understand a single word. You can talk to a golden about your day, your worries, your dreams, or the fact that the grocery store ran out of your favorite chips, and they'll sit there with full attention, head slightly tilted, ears perked, eyes locked on yours. They're loyal listeners, literally. It's not about what you're saying, it's about the connection they feel when you're talking to them. Another sweet way Goldens show loyalty is through their patience. These dogs wait for you, sometimes for hours. If you're busy, they'll lay quietly nearby. If you're working, they'll nap at your feet. If you're in a rush, they'll watch calmly, knowing you'll come back to them soon. Their patience isn't passive, it's full of love. It's their way of saying, "Take your time. I'm not going anywhere." If you've ever had a golden retriever, you might have experienced this adorable behavior. They want to be involved in everything. Cooking? They're there. Watching TV? They're there. Folding clothes? They think they're helping by sitting directly on the clean laundry. They don't want to miss a single moment with you. Loyalty for them isn't a sometimes thing, it's an always thing. One of the sweetest gestures Goldens make is checking your mood before showing theirs. They're so tuned in to their humans that they often adjust their energy. If you're happy, they get hyper. If you're calm, they soften. If you're upset, they tone everything down. That emotional connection is a rare kind of loyalty, one based on empathy. And let's not forget how golden retrievers show loyalty when you're sick. This is one of the most touching things they do. If you're lying down with a fever or feeling weak, they turn into little furry nurses. They stay next to you the entire time. Sometimes they lie so close it feels like they're guarding you. They barely leave your side, and if they do, it's usually to bring you something. Maybe a toy, maybe nothing useful at all. But it's their way of saying, "I'm here. You're not alone." Golden retrievers are also extremely loyal when it comes to routines. If you've ever trained a golden, you know they remember every small detail. If you take them for a walk every morning, they wait excitedly at the door. If you feed them at the same time, they remind you, gently but with enthusiasm. Their loyalty isn't just emotional, it's practical. They commit to the rhythm of your life like it's a promise. But here's something even sweeter. Goldens don't just bond with people, they bond with families. They don't pick just one human. They love everyone in the house. They check on kids, adults, and even the family cat, who may or may not appreciate the attention. That inclusive loyalty is part of what makes them so special. They don't just give love, they expand the circle of love wherever they go. One of the cutest signs of their loyalty is how they wait for you at the door. Whether you're coming back from school, work, or simply taking out the trash, they act like they've been waiting for you for years. You open the door and boom, there they are, tail wagging at full speed, eyes sparkling, body wiggling like happiness just exploded inside them. They don't care if you've had a rough day or a great one. They're just thrilled that you came back to them. And every time they greet you with the same level of joy, no matter how many times you walk in and out. Another adorable way Goldens show loyalty is through their bedtime habits. Goldens love sleeping close to the people they care about. Some curl up at the foot of the bed, others sleep on the floor beside you, and some attempt to sleep on you, even if they weigh as much as a small refrigerator. They want to be part of your night, part of your rest, and part of your comfort. And that closeness isn't just a habit, it's a statement. It's their way of saying, "I'm here to protect you, even when we're both asleep." And have you ever noticed how golden retrievers seem to sense when you're about to leave the house? They watch you pack a bag or grab your keys, and their loyalty kicks in instantly. They look at you with those big soulful eyes like, "Wait, where are you going? Do I get to come? Should I bring my toy?" Sometimes they sit by the door, ready to go with you. Other times they quietly accept it, but not without giving you that last little look that says, "Hurry back, okay?" Their loyalty is patient, even when they want to follow you everywhere. One more thing Goldens do that makes them incredibly loyal is the way they act around kids. Golden retrievers have a natural softness when it comes to children. They walk gently around them, they play carefully, and they often act like furry babysitters. They let kids tug their ears, lie on them, hug them, or even use them as a pillow. And through all of it, they remain calm and loving. That kind of patience is rare. It's not just instinct, it's loyalty mixed with kindness. And here's something every golden owner knows. These dogs are absolute experts at offering support during tough times. When you're crying, they don't bark or get confused. They quietly sit beside you. Sometimes they place their head in your lap or nudge your hand as if to say, "I'm here, you're safe." They don't try to fix the problem. They simply stay close. And honestly, that closeness sometimes means more than any words ever could. Golden Retrievers also show loyalty by following routines with you like they're sacred traditions. If you take them for a walk at the same time every day, you'll notice how they get ready right on time. They know when it's playtime, when it's mealtime, and even when it's time for cuddles. They don't just follow routines. They embrace them, because those routines connect them to you. For them, daily habits are a shared experience, and shared experiences build trust. Another endearing behavior is how Goldens try to make you feel better with play. If they sense something is wrong, they might bring their toy, put their paws on your knee, or start doing silly little movements to distract you. They're not trying to entertain themselves. They're trying to bring joy back into the room. That playful spirit, mixed with deep loyalty, makes them one of the most emotionally intelligent breeds out there. And let's talk about how Golden Retrievers behave when you've been gone too long for their liking. You know that moment when you return after hours of being away? The reaction is priceless. They don't just greet you. They celebrate you. They spin around in circles, jump lightly, nudge you, and sometimes even bring you random objects, like socks or toys, because they're just too excited to contain themselves. That celebration shows loyalty on a whole new level. To them, your return is the best moment of the day. One of the most touching loyalty habits is how Goldens often place themselves between you and potential danger. Even if that danger is simply a vacuum cleaner or a strange noise outside. They might not be fierce guard dogs, but they're protective in their own gentle way. They watch you, stand close by, and make sure you're okay before they relax. It's subtle, but it's heartfelt. Another adorable way Golden Retrievers show loyalty is through their incredible sensitivity to your voice. If you call their name, no matter where they are, they come running. If they hear you laugh, they get excited. If your voice sounds upset, they come closer. Your voice is their signal. It guides them, comforts them, and helps them understand your feelings. That connection doesn't happen by accident. It's built through time, trust, and love. And let's not forget their loyalty when you're feeling tired or overwhelmed. If you've ever taken a nap while a Golden Retriever is around, you know what I'm talking about. They lay right beside you, sometimes even touching you, like they're guarding your rest. They don't move, they don't make noise, they just quietly stay. Their presence becomes a soft reassurance in the middle of a stressful day. One of the sweetest behaviors that highlights their loyalty is how Goldens often mirror your emotions. If you're relaxed, they become calm. If you're excited, they jump around joyfully. If you're sad, they soften and stay close. Their emotional connection to you is so deep that they naturally reflect your energy. It's loyalty mixed with empathy, and not many animals can do that so naturally. Let's talk about one of the most underrated loyal habits: their eye contact. Golden Retrievers make a surprising amount of eye contact with their humans. And get this, dogs actually release bonding hormones, similar to what humans feel when they look into someone's eyes. That gaze isn't random. When your Golden looks at you, they're forming a deep emotional bond. That's why their eyes often look warm, gentle, and full of love. Another incredibly sweet way Goldens show loyalty is through their check-ins. Even during playtime, they'll suddenly stop running, turn around and look at you. They just want to make sure you're still there, still happy, and still watching. It's their way of staying connected to you, even when they're having fun. Golden Retrievers also show loyalty through their laughter-like behavior. Yes, dogs don't technically laugh, but Goldens come close. Their open-mouthed, happy-eyed smile is their version of joy, often directed toward the people they love most. When they smile at you, it's a sign of trust and comfort. It's loyalty shining right through their expressions. And have you noticed how Goldens often make soft noises or gentle grunts when they're relaxed around you? These are signs of comfort and contentment. They feel safe, happy, and at peace. Being near you relaxes them. Their loyalty isn't forced. It's natural, calm, and steady. One more adorable behavior. Golden Retrievers often bring you random gifts. Not just toys, but sometimes socks, shoes, leaves, or even something they found outside. They bring you these silly treasures because, in their mind, sharing is loving. Giving something they found means you're special enough to receive it. It's loyalty expressed through generosity, even if the gift is a soggy stick. Golden Retrievers are also loyal through their body language. Their tail wags differently depending on who they're around. With strangers, it might be slow or cautious, but around their humans, it becomes this fast, sweeping motion that looks like it could generate electricity. Their whole body moves with joy. Their ears perk up, their posture softens, and their eyes glow. That's loyalty written in movement. Another touching loyalty sign is when they sleep near your belongings. If they miss you, they might curl up next to your shoes, your clothes, or even your pillow. Your scent comforts them because they associate it with safety, love, and home. That sense of attachment shows deep emotional loyalty. And let's talk about when golden retrievers want to cheer you up. They don't always know what's wrong, but they'll try everything. Nudging you, pawing gently, bringing toys, or simply lying on your feet. They don't need to understand the reason. They just feel your energy and choose to support you in the sweetest ways. Another adorable thing Goldens do to show loyalty is leaning in close when you're sitting on the ground. If you're on the floor, they'll come sit beside you, press against you, and rest their head on your lap. That closeness makes them feel safe, and it makes you feel loved. Golden retrievers also show loyalty by sticking to your side during long trips. Whether you're on a car ride, a hiking trail, or just going for a walk, they remain close. They don't wander too far because being by your side is their preferred place. That bond makes them feel connected, no matter where you go. Here's one more adorable loyalty habit that golden owners know all too well. The soft paw gesture. When they want to connect or reassure you, they gently place their paw on your knee or arm. It's not just a request for attention, it's communication. It means, hey, I'm here, and I love you. And let's round everything up with one of the strongest signs of loyalty Goldens show. They forgive easily. Even when you accidentally step on their paw, or forget their favorite treat, or come home late, they don't hold grudges. Their loyalty isn't conditional. It's steady, forgiving, and loving. They understand your heart more than your mistakes. Let's talk about their morning habits. Goldens don't wake you up with loud barking or chaos, unless breakfast is extremely overdue. Instead, they usually start with these gentle morning nudges. Maybe a cold nose on your cheek, a soft whine, or a little paw reaching out to touch your arm. It's like they're saying, "Good morning, friend. It's a brand new day, and I'm here with you." They don't rush you. They just check in. That soft approach is loyalty mixed with patience, and honestly, it's the sweetest start to any day. Then there's their hilarious loyalty-driven guilt when they think they've upset you. You've seen it. The head lowered, the slow walk toward you, the ears flattened in the most dramatic, "I'm sorry, please still love me" pose. Even if they just knocked over a plant or stole a sock, they can't stand the idea of you being upset with them. They rely on your approval so much that making you happy becomes their mission. That little guilt tilt of their head, pure loyalty. Golden retrievers also show loyalty through their love for learning from you. Goldens are naturally intelligent, but what makes them special is that they learn for you, not just for treats. They want to understand what you want and how to make you happy. When they master a trick or follow a command, you can literally see their joy in your approval. Their tails wag, their faces brighten, and they look at you like, "Did I do it right? Are you proud?" Loyalty shines through their desire to connect and understand. One adorable behavior that often goes unnoticed is how Goldens stick to your emotional pace. If you walk slowly because you're tired, they slow down too. If you're lying on the couch, they turn into gentle potatoes beside you. If you're energetic, they match that energy. It's like they adjust themselves to your emotional rhythm automatically. They don't rush you. They don't pressure you. They simply move at your pace because being in sync with you matters to them. And here's another incredibly affectionate habit. They adore touching you. Goldens are extremely touch-oriented. They lean their bodies into you, place their paws on you, press their nose into your hand, or rest their head on your lap. Touch is one of the strongest signs of loyalty in dogs. Goldens don't just want to be near you, they want to feel you. Physical closeness reassures them, and they use it to reassure you too. Another adorable thing golden retrievers do that screams loyalty is guarding you when you're vulnerable. Maybe you're taking a shower or sleeping deeply or sitting somewhere quietly lost in thought. In those moments, your golden becomes especially alert. They might sit outside the bathroom door, lie near your bed, or wait patiently by the window until they can see you again. They're always aware of where you are, especially when you're not actively interacting with them. Loyalty is woven into their instinct to watch over you. One of the sweetest ways Goldens show loyalty is through their calmness around babies and elderly family members. These dogs seem to automatically understand vulnerability. They walk slower, act gentler, and pay extra attention. They sit beside an elderly person like they know they're fragile. They let a baby touch their face without reacting harshly. Their loyalty extends beyond just their primary owner. It includes anyone who is part of their human family. And let's talk about their memory skills, because honestly, It's adorable how much they remember about the people they love. Goldens remember your routines, your scents, your habits, your moods, and even the sound of your footsteps. They know when you're coming down the stairs versus when someone else is. They know the way you open the door or call their name. This memory isn't just intelligence, it's loyalty expressed through attention. Golden Retrievers also show loyalty in how they adapt to your lifestyle. If you're active and love hiking, they become adventurous explorers. If you're quiet and love reading, they become peaceful companions. They don't force their preferences, they adjust to yours. That kind of flexibility shows just how deeply they want to connect with you. One more adorable behavior is how Goldens love to celebrate your achievements. You know how dogs sense excitement? If you cheer, laugh, or express joy, they jump in like they were part of the victory. They wag their tails rapidly, spin around, or bring a toy to join the celebration. They don't know what you're happy about, they just know you're happy, and they want in on it. Golden Retrievers also show loyalty through their patience with other pets. They share space, toys, and even food without much drama. If the family cat steals their bed, the Golden will just find another spot. If a smaller dog barks at them, they remain calm. Their loyalty isn't exclusive. It stretches to the entire household, making them the peacekeepers of the family. Here's another heartwarming behavior. They love to watch over you when you're eating. Not in a begging way, but more like a just making sure you're good way. They sit close, their head resting near your leg, their eyes following every movement. They don't demand food. They just want company. Eating together becomes a bonding ritual. And then we have their hilarious loyalty-driven misunderstanding of personal space. Goldens do not comprehend the concept of too close. If you're sitting on the floor, they're in your lap. If you're working at your desk, they slide their face under your arm. If you're lying on the couch, they try to squeeze in, even if there's literally no space left. Their physical closeness is their way of being emotionally close. Another beautiful loyalty sign is how Goldens comfort other animals or humans in distress. If someone in the family is upset, the Golden gently approaches them. They lower their head, soften their eyes, and try to help. That emotional intuition is a powerful expression of loyalty. They care deeply beyond themselves. If this video made you smile, or if you love Golden Retrievers just as much as we do, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps support the channel and lets us know you enjoy content like this. And if you want more heartwarming pet stories, adorable dog moments, and videos that brighten your day, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any upload. Also, tell us in the comments, what's the cutest way your Golden Retriever shows loyalty? We absolutely love reading your stories. Thanks for watching, and give your pup an extra cuddle from us today.